Welcome. If you're joining us for the first time, this is the channel where we get excited about love. This is where we ignite that which dwells from within us, that which comes alive, makes us smile. Hence, we say the crimson light is live. So while I was saying this, the word smile came to mind, and I thought I should do a numerical value on this before I get on with my presentation. So SMILE, because I say hence we smile, it makes us smile. So 1, 4, 9, 3, 5. Now I'm just looking at the pattern here because 1 and 4 has been quite significant in what we are doing. Um, we found out there tend to be a lot of secrets between these numbers here, and 4 also has within it 10 and also 3. So it's really interesting. Okay, so we have, I add like this, I say 9 and 1, 10, and 5 and 3, 8, and so that's 18 and 4, 19, 20, 21, 22. Wow, so that's another lovely. 22 is a master number. Oh, wonderful. Now, isn't that delicious? That's a nice way to start a presentation. Okay, so 22, of course. Why not? Because it's the number 4, like I was just talking about. Isn't this just lovely? This is when we know that we are um, divinely guided. This intuition is just so delicious when we are in flow. It's good to get on with it. Okay, so I'm glad that I did this. Um, so let's smile. Let's smile. Okay. All right. So we have prepared this, and I thought maybe that would be a very good format to continue my presentations. My board tends to get, well, just to create a nicer presentation for my presentation. Well, a nicer presentation for my presentations. Okay, all right. Um, so I'm trying to, yeah, on the presentations we've done, we saw the values of 28, heaven with 28, and that was 10. We saw hell was 19, and that's also 10. And earth we had 25, which equals 7, but we have found 3, that 3, which is denoting luck, like we have covered in past presentations. So it's that luck. It's as if being on earth, we are meant to, we are meant to. I think life is really just, this game is just really exciting. So we are here, we are meant to find our luck, this number 3, and add it on to when we have this earth and we find this luck, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, the Trinity, that comes to 28. 28, which gives us 10, and then we are in heaven, directly in heaven. So it's heaven and earth. But see where hell comes into. Hell comes into, now that wasn't planned, but actually hell is in the middle, finds it is in the middle of earth and heaven, which would seem to go to hell before we can get to heaven. Although we learned that it's this great big pit full of fire wherever it is, and call that hell. We also call the grave hell, but it looks like whether it was a literal grave that we go to before we can ascend into heaven like Christ did, um, or whether it is a journey from 1 to 9 where we are trying to get to a certain destination or accomplishment or whatever it is, hell seems to be very present with us in the middle here. As I say, I didn't really plan it that way, but I believe it's the intuitive elements my elders are really working hard today, because this is about the sixth presentation, and I am just enjoying this. I am thanking my elders. And if you're wondering about my elders is presence, truth, conviction, forgiveness, unity, faith, and endurance. They're just really wonderful. And of course, they all seem to be very active today. I am thanking God. Okay, so we have got. I wanted to talk a bit about hell, really highlighting this hell aspect, because it would seem like one would say, well, why is hell and heaven on the same frequency? But again, it is, let's just put it this way, it's being in alignment. We could say it's really being in alignment. Well, I need to do this. Being in alignment. It's that, so we have top, we have bottom. So it would seem like hell, which is the grave, is really a reflection, of course, of heaven. But it's really one and the same. This is really one and the same. That is um my circle. This is really one and the same. So we are saying hell is here. We're just saying that for argument's sake, and heaven is here. But we see it's the 10, they both come to 10, 10, 10, 1 and 1, 2. And we see that two factor here, the bread and the wine, which is what Christ said, when you have eaten of the bread and when you drink of the wine, you are remember me. This is my blood. This is my and blood. Let's see. In fact, I want to do get blood in. So, but let's not stray too far. It's showing that number 3. So that 3 of that luck seem very seem to be a very sacred. Apart from a sacred number, it has a very um, dynamic um, dynamic function. It has a very dynamic function to it, and I'm really loving it. So something, as I said, it's, and I came to see that it's really also hidden in number 4, because when we're done 3 4's 12, we see 3 is still appearing in this development DVM. We see it also shows in um, the north of number 4, which is this is 4, this is denoting 4. So we see the north, NORTH. We see number 3 also shows in the north, here, the, and which I, it's the third eye. So we see number 3's here. We also see number 4 when we add these, not number 10. When we add these digits from 1, 2, 3, and 4, we get number 10, which is reflective here again. So we see that there's a function, there's a dynamic working happening here, and I'm believing that this is offering a template for life. Now, I'm not um, very sure exactly how to frame this yet, but I can see the development is happening very nicely here. When we are in 4, and now I am trying to, I'm going to consciously remember, when we are in 4, we are thinking of revelation, we are thinking of presence, we are thinking of location in the sense of north, south, east, west. We are thinking of the elements. We are thinking of the Gospels. We are thinking of the Emperor in the Tarot. We are thinking of heaven and earth in that sense. But how did we worked it out where the zero the zero is the twisted hair, so we are still, if we were to convert it in the sense of dividing 8, we see it here as well. So 4 corners of the earth, or 4 whatever that happens in heaven, wherever heaven is to one. Um, wow. Okay. So whatever is happening here, so we see that 4 is very active in this dimension, in this development. And also we see that whatever is happening here, as above, so below. Now, it doesn't really mean that the fox is below, it's just that dimension, it's just that illustration of the numbers here where we have broken it here. So the fox, when you were fox, you were really trying to make sense of your world in your new life. Now we also have found that the number 5 correlates to the word 5. And also, when I said, this is what got me doing this presentation, when I said the crimson light is live. The crimson, oh, it's interesting to do the crimson actually, crimson light. Okay, let's do the crimson light. Okay, it was not intended to do that, but let's do that. Okay, so we say crimson. I think I've done, well, I have done crimson. Crimson. Okay, so crimson is 391416 Okay, so let's do 10. I just go with how the 10, 20, 26, and 329. So that's 11. Okay, I thought it was 10, but it's 11. Okay, crimson. Just double check this. Oh, this is also 9. Okay, this is 9, not 1. So let's just do this over. Get all. Okay, okay. So it's 399416 Okay, let's do this again. So I'll do this. That's 21, 21, 25, 26, 32, and 5, 37. 37. Crimson is 37. So this is 10. Okay. So with the crimson light, we know light is 2. Okay. 11 or 2. Okay. So we do this, the crimson light. Crimson light. So is 3. So here we could also say that crimson light, yes, light is 2. Light is 2. That's a very good title for a book, even if I say so myself. So crimson light, light is 2, crimson is 1. Okay, let's see the crimson light, THA. I think there is 6. That's 10. Okay, 6. All right. So 6 comes on the. All right. Okay, 6. Um, we have 1. Okay, 1, 2, and 6. So we have, we could say that we have hit the Christ spirit with the crimson light, evidently. All right. So back to this point. So that's the title of the 2 volumes written by Crimea Queen, The Crimson Light. Okay. And hell was my concern, and really seeing how hell shows hair. So it starts with the letter 8, then it's got 5, then it's got 3, and then it's got 3. 33. I have encircled this 33 because again that's the number that Christ died at, and 5 the Christ spirit, and 8 is where we wanting to go. So basically it's like this has gone 3 and 3 6. This is man, this is truth, and it's as if you are it is showing 5 to 8. But from 5, and this is what I'm saying again, it's as if we already, not as if, I believe we already have the Christ spirit, but it's also that it is presenting to us an awakening. I found the word at last. An awakening to get to number 8. And sometimes I think hell is when we are going back the wrong direction, or does it does it perhaps doesn't it perhaps it doesn't matter so much. I'm not sure, because whichever way we go through, we still can end up in number 8. Okay, so but the 5 here is, and the 8 on this side is perhaps saying this is when we go a long way to our destination to get it. So it's a mirror side to 8. And that is um, what I really wanted to say here. But I just remember, and I think again, elders are helping me, going back to the crimson light. When I say the crimson light is life, we know the word is, the crimson light, yes, is also equaling 10, because the 10 is really showing us the structure, the polarities, or whatever it is. It's showing us the makeup of whatever is. And the word live, Live, which I have done. I love it. I love it. I love it. The word live. Okay. Let's put it in a way that you can see. Okay. Live, Live, 3945 equals, that's 99, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. This is the number of days we are told we need to form a habit or break a habit. Form a new habit or break a habit. Okay, so 21 equals 3. We see 3 is playing. When we say live life, life is 5, 3, life is 3, life is 5. 3 and 5 is 8. And that's what we are doing here. So I'm really feeling that there is a game that we are playing in these 3D dimension, 3 dimension, the hell, earth, and heaven. But of course, we'll be exploring this much further. Now, I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found this fun. And I like to sort of just look at it's perhaps very rare that I have my board looking so comprehensive. So I'm enjoying this for a moment. And yes, wonderful. Okay. So that's it on this presentation. Okay, so thank you for watching, and if you like this presentation, remember to click the like button and share, because this is how we do it. We share to actualize in soulful love. In the meantime, spill over with love. Stay bright and stay ignited. Namaste.